Again, I look a mess right now, but I finally have time to make a video for YouTube. So what I'm going to be talking about in this video is getting your hair healthy, going from damaged to healthy, like really damaged, or just keeping your hair healthy, or just, I don't know, maybe you're just bored. But anyways, I'm going to tell you about my story. Okay, about April of 2010. Hang on. 2011. This is 2012. Yeah, April of 2011. I'm so sorry. It just feels like so long ago. In the other video I said 3 years. It's actually been a year and a half. Okay, I'm sorry. I lied. Okay, but it's been a year and a half basically. I was in 10th grade, and I always had healthy hair. You know, I never did much to it, like as far as dyeing it. I mean, I always straightened it, or I put it up in a bun, but I never really was into dyeing. I wasn't into that, you know. And then, like, I thought about dyeing it a lot. I got highlights a few times, but I just didn't want. I was scared, and not that I wanted to damage it, but that I wouldn't like it, because I don't know. I never really wanted to put too much on my hair, because I wasn't thinking it would damage. I was thinking that it would fall out. But I really was picturing myself with like red hair, not like red like the color red, but like a burgundy. So I finally decided, you know, I'm gonna dye my hair burgundy. Okay, well, I dyed it burgundy. I loved it. Now I'm like, you know what, this needs blonde in it. I really need blonde. So I dyed the back of my head blonde. And you know, I kept it up, and I'm like, you know what, I'm tired of straightening my hair all the time. Oh, it was so healthy though. It was healthy. It was long, like it was in the middle of my back. But I was tired of straightening it, curling it, crinkling it, especially when I live in Nashville, Tennessee. You know, the humidity is crazy. You know, sometimes you make your hair all cute, and by the time you get off the bus or get to school, your hair is out to here, and it's like, what a waste of time. So like, I want a perm. Of course, I went to beauty school. I got a curly perm, fried it, roots down. I did not want to cut it. I just didn't want to cut it. I thought maybe if I tried to take the perm out, it would make it healthy. I wasn't comprehending that it was fried at the moment, you know. I'm thinking, I gotta get this perm out. So I'm reading online, I'm shampooing my hair, I'm conditioning it, I'm just doing a lot of stuff. I realized it was damaged. I didn't want to dye it. I mean, I didn't want to cut it. A month later, I cut it. I cut it to here. I was not about to cut all my hair off, no. So I cut it to here. I waited a few months. I didn't dye it. I didn't do anything to it. It did not grow. Maybe a little bit, but it didn't grow. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so I get it all cut off to my shoulders, and it still just wasn't growing. It wasn't growing. Anyways, finally I got it to grow. I got it to get back healthy, and here's how. I mean, I've used millions of things. I've used Dew Grow, I've used grease, I've used all kinds of oils, I've used mane and tail shampoo. Mane and tail shampoo worked a little bit. I'm going to try it again later on. But I've tried different kind of shampoos, leave-in conditioners, deep conditioners, oil treatments. I've used mayonnaise, eggs. I've used it all. Anything you think of, I've used it. You know, I've wasted so much money on just hair products, and I've found a few things that worked, you know, After a while, I stopped shampooing it, and I would condition it. Every time I got in the shower, I would condition it. I would only shampoo it about once a week. And I trim my hair. I do not trim mine every 6 weeks. I do not believe that is going to help my hair grow. I'm just not going to do it. I want my hair to grow. You know, I always wanted my hair to grow. I never cut it every 6 weeks. Never in my life. Even when I straightened it all the time, I never. And my hair was always long. So, that's bogus. So, I condition it a lot. You know, I try not to switch up my products like I used to. I used to just use all kinds of products all the time, you know, all at once. No, that's not good. You need to let your hair get used to one product. You know, you can't confuse it, because it can't do what one product wants and another product wants and another product. Like, you suppose you're using like 4 products, they're different. Your hair can't, I don't know, your hair cannot just do every single thing at once. Like, this hair is a moisturizer, this hair moisturizes it and helps it grow. This one moisturizes it, helps it grow. It's just all, you can't do everything, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to get it healthy. So, I just stopped using stuff for a while. I conditioned it. And then I'm like, you know what? I really need it. Oh, and I don't dye it. It's hard. So it's hard. I dyed it brown, dark brown, and I kept it like this because the burgundy would fade it. It would fade real quick. I work outside. So like I said, and then you scratch your scalp. That massage your scalp. Drink a lot of water. Eat good food for you. Now, wild hair growth oil, that seems to work. I don't use it a lot. You're supposed to use it 1 to 2 times a week. I don't do that. Every once in a while, I'll put it in my hand. You know, I put it on my roots every once in a while. I don't use it a lot just because I feel like it's oily, and I don't really wash my hair that much, so adding more oil to my hair, I just don't know. I put it once every time I shampoo it or every other time I shampoo it. When I do straighten it, I use this heat protectant, Tresemme heat protectant. Every time I use, everybody that works at a hair salon says Tresemme is not good for your hair. They're bogus. Tresemme shampoo, conditioner, it all makes your hair soft. This heat protectant makes your hair soft. Okay, I would recommend this before I would recommend, this is like $3. I recommend this before I would recommend a $50 heat protectant. This is the best. So I use this every time I would straighten it, when I would straighten it. And that helps it get healthy. Another thing that keeps it healthy is this heat protectant curl activator. Every time I would curl it, I would spray it with this, and it would work. And another thing is, when I would straighten it, I would keep it straight for a couple of days. When I would curl it, I would keep it curly for a couple of days, trying to add as much heat, and once I do apply heat, that's damaging, it's not good for your hair, so I would keep it a few days, why waste. And I've only used this once, this castor oil. I heard it makes your hair grow, and you see it has a $3.99 tag on it. I don't know if I like it or not. I use barely any. I put like this much, and I rubbed it in my fingers, and I put it in my roots, but it made my hair really oily, so I washed it out the next day. But maybe that will work. I will use this after my 30-day challenge. But keeping your hair healthy, it isn't really a lot of work. It's doing okay, as soon as you want your hair to grow, you make up your mind, you start getting all these products, you're going crazy, putting out. Really keeping your hair healthy is like, I would say, toning it down a notch. doing less to your hair. Doing less. Because if you think about it, as you're growing up, most of the time you don't do much to your hair, just shampoo, condition it. Your hair grows, and it gets long. And then once you start, getting older, using different products, it slows the process down, and you damage it. Keeping your hair healthy, come to me. I know what I'm talking about. And if you don't think that this video was clear, please comment, ask questions. If you want me to do a different video of me breaking everything down into steps, or just anything, I'll answer all questions. I'll do anything you need. Just, hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying?